Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another session of Office Hours. It's Friday, as always, and we are here to answer your questions when it comes to landing speaking gigs. And today we're going to talk about using iFind You Close to land more speaking engagements, because I know we have quite a few new people who have joined us, and we're going to walk through some of the navigation points, what iFind You Close is used for, and how you can use it to find more speaking opportunities. Of course, I am Felicia Jones. I'm the lead researcher and founder of iFind You Close, and I thank you so very much for being here. For our guests, if you're just tuning in for the first time, thank you for being here. And of course, we will always want you to upgrade and join us so that you can get speaking opportunities. And for our members, I'm just here to help you get to where you need to be. So still on the road. And definitely we are pre-recording, so we're going to be, or I will be live in the chat. So if you have questions, go ahead and jump over in that chat box. I will be answering questions or just responding to myself while I speak. So yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving doing this new format. And of course, if you have any questions for our platform members, there's a form inside of the platform. All you got to do is click that. If you have questions, put them in a notification box, fill out the form. I will be sure to answer them. And right now we don't have any from any of our members. So we're going to just jump into this topic of using iFind You Close to land more speaking engagements. I have my multiple monitors, and I do have notes over here. So if you see me looking over that way, I have my notes, and I'm just going to get a little fancy with the cameras because I can, and it's fun. And this is just what I do. So anything else? Oh, and I'm going to give you some updates. So maybe I'll give you the updates first. So with the updates, this is September, so we are going to be kicking off our fall workshop series. So be sure to stay tuned to the newsletters. It's going to come out in a newsletter first, and then we will start putting them inside of the upcoming events. So stay tuned. And for those of you who are guests, you are more than welcome to attend as well for a small fee. So check out our page on Eventbrite. So they're going to be everywhere, Eventbrite, Facebook. So we're going to have a lot of these workshops, and our workshops are going to cover everything from how not to get screwed financially as a speaker, because that happens, and then some of the systems and processes that every speaker must have in order to be successful. But until then, we're just going to jump into using iFind You Close. Now, the thing with iFind You Close, we have three main things that we help you with, and that is finding sessions for you to market your business. Basically, getting on stage to use speaking as a way of marketing. And this is to convert clients, to build your authority, to grow your brand, to get your name out there. Remember, the thing with speaking is not so much that you can just put speaker in your title and they will come. It doesn't work that way. It's all about who knows you and who knows that you are available, and you have to keep generating enough noise and enough content so people can always say, you know what, I want you on my stage. So that's one of the main things that we do here at iFind You Close, and I'm going to give you a live preview of what that looks like. Also, reverse engineering to find keynote engagements. And this is the thing I have to tell people. Our biggest thing here is we give you information. We give you so much information, and I know sometimes we can't think beyond what's in front of us, but if you are able to take that time to think beyond this, we give you so much information of events, of dates, of schedules, so that you can pre-contact these people to negotiate to get on stage as a keynote speaker, as a workshop presenter, or as consulting. So there are so many. You shouldn't limit yourself. There's so much unlimited potential with the information you give. And sometimes information is power. And as long as you have the information, you can use it to your best ability. So that's one thing we definitely have here. And then third, we give you resources and training so that you can become a better speaker, you can become a better business owner, and you can grow your brand around using speaking as marketing. Remember, our biggest thing is to use speaking as a way of marketing yourself. I fell into this because I am not a great social media person. I come from the world of computer science and lab, so this whole advertising thing was so brand new to me, and speaking was just one of the ways that I found to be easy. So with that, those are our three core tenets of iFind You Close, and that is sessions for marketing your business on stage in front of the right audience or in front of the right person that'll book you for something else, reverse engineering to find keynote engagements, and resources and training to help you grow your business and be better in business. Now, with that, I'm going to go ahead and switch over here to our examples so that we can pop over here into iFind You Close. And if you haven't been to our website, it is ifindyouclose.com. I'm going to be looking at this other monitor over here because that's just what I do. But it's ifindyouclose.com, so you can go check it out. But we're going to actually go behind the scenes inside of iFind You Close. Now, for those of you who are brand new or you're still trying to figure out iFind You Close, now here's one of the biggest things that a lot of people don't understand. How do I get the speaking opportunities? Now, I got to tell you, they are here. Under this list that says, Q3 list of speaking opportunities, because we're currently in Q3. What you do is click on that button and then you will see the latest speaking opportunities. So I'll go down here. Here are the speaking opportunities. They will be in a list so that you can go and check them out. That's it. You just go there, and then of course you can see the other list here as well. We keep up 4 quarters of opportunities, so just in case you want to reverse engineer to pitch more opportunities to these events, the information is there for you. Also, one of the other things that we have, and that's just a quick way of finding the opportunities, we have upcoming events. So our office hours, right now, we do these every Friday. For members, you can see where that is and you can go and register, or you can come in here and watch it live. That's all you have to do. And then, of course, resource library. This is where you're going to find our workshops when we're completed with them, videos, courses for you to jump into. And please stay on the lookout. We had to relaunch a few of our courses, so they will be available to you. All of our members get access to any of our courses for 21 days for free. So jump in, get as much as you can from it. And then other resources from other collaborations, other affiliates that work with us. So really excited to have those here. And then, of course, Office Hours Archive. Right now we're at 58 videos. There's so many videos here. From everything of how to find keynote gigs, how to update your website, anything and everything, and then sometimes just answering questions about goals for your speaking. So this is how you use iFind You Close to find those gigs. Now, and everything is there for you. And like I said, one of our big things is we make sure that you have enough stages so that you can go and market your business. And this is what you will find here under the speaking opportunities. So if you're trying to get on stage, you're trying to build a name for yourself, authority, credibility, that is it. We are best for people who are using this as marketing. For those of you who are professional speakers, you'll have to reverse engineer this information. But even for those of you who are not professional speakers, you can reverse engineer this information. If you have workshops that you want to sell, you have pre-recorded sessions, and you can find anything from consulting to getting on bigger stages. Now, I will say this, for those of you whose main income is from speaking, we have other services where we can provide one-on-one for you. You'll have to determine if this is the right thing for you as well. And of course, if you have somebody on your team that can go through all of this helps as well. Now, we do have services where we will go out and find speaking gigs for you. That takes a bigger conversation, and we do one-on-one consulting. So just reach out to us if that is something that you might be interested in. If you're looking for a little bit more than what we have here. And we also do consulting on TEDx. Oh yes, that is always a big one. But I will say this, we did have our, let's go to the resource library. We did do a really cool summer workshop series. So if you are looking at bringing on extra team members, I highly recommend you go check out the class on who and when to hire, and then also the one that was great behind the scenes with TEDx. If you are interested in getting on a TEDx stage, I would highly recommend watching that before you want to book a one-on-one with me, because we're going to get really serious about anything that you want to do with your speaking career or the stages you want to get on. Now, that's what we have, and that's what we do with iFind You Close. And of course, with our office hours, our biggest thing is we want to make sure that you have enough support. My main thing is I don't want you to feel like you're stuck or you're just not getting what you need. If this is not what you need, let us know. We are always looking for ways to get better, to expand within our capabilities. And we're also looking into exploring different capabilities. One of the things that we are exploring at this moment is posting TEDx events so that you can, for those of you who want to get on a TEDx stage, we're going to look into posting TEDx events, and we're going to dive into grants for business owners. Because I know all of you are business owners and you're looking for other ways to fund your business, and grants have been a great one to look at. We did a whole workshop series on finding grants, so go check that out as well. So with that, this is going to be one of our shortest office hours. We don't have a lot of questions, but I did want to go through how to use iFind You Close in landing speaking gigs. And of course, you might hear this in the background, but it's like as soon as you record, everybody wants to cut their grass. Like, seriously, why are you cutting your grass right now? Like right when I'm recording? Don't they know? I don't know. But yeah, so outside of that, if you are looking for more ways to get on stage, what our goal is to make sure, our goal here is to make sure you have as much information as possible. Like I said, for the breakout sessions, to get on stage, to grow your client base. Every Monday, we have these new opportunities that are posted. Also with our office hours, just to make sure that you get the best information possible. And because we are deep into the research and what's going on inside of events and what planners are looking for, we try to bring you as much of what's going on in the world so that you will know how to adjust as a speaker. We believe in being a well-rounded and effective speaker, and that is not just you getting on stage, but it's the events, what's going on in the world, what's going on with COVID, how it's affecting all of us. And one tip that I will give all of you: virtual is going to be it for a bit. Now, we do have live events. For those of you doing live, that's great. But a lot of events, a lot of even training, even workshop, even companies are going to a virtual model. So it is time for you to upgrade and embrace. I said a thing, upgrade and embrace. Upgrade and embrace that this virtual is going to be it for a while, and it's actually a really good thing. I have enjoyed pre-recorded sessions, being paid for pre-recorded sessions, and it's worked out very well. So for those of you who are still like, I still hate the virtual, it might be time to just embrace a little bit, because this is one time that I could see you could literally expand on your speaking career in so many different ways right now. Not only just being live, but pre-recorded, virtual live sessions. There's so many options for you right now, and we are seeing so many virtual options. And unfortunately right now, because of what's going on with COVID, Delta variant, and all these different things, a lot of events are kind of going back to virtual or canceling at the last minute or whatever, or hybrid. So I want you to be as prepared as possible and as flexible as possible so that you can always deliver. Always deliver. So with that, that is the end of office hours. Of course, if you have any questions, make sure you put them in the chat box while we're live, or put them in the comment box, and I'll be sure to comment on them. And I will see you next week for our next office hours.